Hello and welcome to Laguna Seca, the location for this week's daily race Bs on PlayStation Gran Turismo Sport. I've qualified with a slow 1:37.6 time, as I've only had a couple of laps in practice in the qualifying mode and not raced here for a while. It's actually this track has only actually been added to Gran Turismo Sport recently in one of the updates. So what can I do from 12? Got a new livery on my Peugeot, so let's get racing. Short 5-lap race, it'll last about 8 or 9 minutes as these daily races usually do. And coming around the first tight hairpin, kind of a double apex hairpin that one here. And be slow. The main thing is to get around the first corner without any incidents. Oh, took that corner a bit. Hit the sausage curb there. And okay, so we're still in 12, but at comfort at the moment. Maybe pressuring in front or behind. And up towards the infamous corkscrew. So pick your braking point somewhere on the top of the hill and negotiate the blind corner, downhill left and a sweeping right off it. That's a world famous corkscrew, that is. And it's been negotiated safety by most people on this first lap. So I say I've had not many laps of practice at this one recently. I do know the course, of course. In the past year, someone's gone off behind me, or as in front of me actually, I'm into 11th. So I've raced this course in the past, but it always takes a little bit of getting back into the knowledge of the track, the braking points, the turning points, the car itself. Obviously, as he rams me up the back, nearly sends me wide off the track there. Oh, and he does there as I read. Oh, blimey, that's really put the cat amongst pigeons. Oh, blimey, twice he hit me there. I don't even know if he got a penalty for it. It didn't look like he did. And then trying to rejoin as that car came up the inside. Terrible. So a series of events there, triggered by a knock into the first corner, which wasn't my own fault, but then coming back onto the track, especially at the next turn, I got caught blindsided by someone coming up the inside of me there, so not a good second lap. As we've seen many times before, these things can happen in racing. You've just got to forget about it, knuckle down, and hopefully put some clean laps together. So we're way off the back of the grid, back of the field now. Can I salvage anything from this race? Yeah, 2 seconds down on that last lap to even me starting lap, so that's not good at all. Still, the fact that I'm on my own means I can concentrate on my own line and hopefully get things right, as the rest of that lap I did. So we need to do better now. We need to get some good lap times in, catch the back of the field up. Down towards that first double apex hairpin. I'm sure if it classes as a hairpin, there's 2 apexes. I'm sure it probably does, but anybody who knows better can correct me in the comments, I'm sure. That's better. Quicker lap time up to that point so far. Oh, someone else has got a penalty there, so I'm going to get past him as he gathers his speed back up again fairly easily. There's some quite nice camera shots in this. I chose the standard camera as opposed to the variable camera on the replay. I'm getting some different angles of camera that we've been used to. as we head up once again towards the tricky corkscrew. It does open up very much after you've made the first apex. You can get your foot down fairly quickly on the exit if you're brave enough. Again, you're coming into it almost blind, but as it drops downhill, but you can get your throttle down fairly quickly on exiting it. So we're coming now to complete the third of these 5 laps. I've gone wide again, that's my own mistake, that one, but I've come down to complete the third lap as I'm running a little wide there and crossing the line in my fastest lap of the race so far. It's better than a qualifying, although I did say my qualifying was done with very few laps under my belt. So even these first 3 laps of this race are all gaining me experience. Oh, that's a lovely shot in there from that curb level. So, are we going to catch anybody? Is anybody else going to have any mistakes or penalties that enable me to catch up? Obviously, I started this race in 12th. Trying to hook up some clean laps together now. And unfortunately, say nobody likes to overtake or improve the position, but unfortunately the only real way I'm going to gain any positions now is through other people's mistakes or penalties. But you've got to be there to take advantage of those. You've got to be close enough to get past them when they do. 3/10 improvement on the lap time there so far. Up to the final corner. Oh, and that's 30. I've closed the gap on 13th place quite a lot as he goes off as well. So there you go. I've closed the gap on him and then he goes off just to make it easy to pass. Thank you very much. Up to 13th. Final lap. I'll take the entrance to this as wide as I can to try and flatten that curve out as much as possible. Missing the apexes didn't help at all there. Got round it safely. And heading up turn 4. At this point in time I think I'm just consolidating and resigning to 13th, but you never know what's round the corner. There's the 12th at the top of that little hill, and I've left the guy I've just overtaken, left him far behind, so he obviously was a lot slower than my increasingly faster lap times. Down out of there and power on. Oh, 1.5 seconds better than my previous best at that point of the lap. And what I shall do after this lap, after this race, I shall go out and try and improve that qualifying time to hopefully give me some better start. Now that I know I can do the times, of course that is. But, oh, and there's 12th just pulled up at the side of the road. He looked like he had a penalty, but he was just stopped. No idea what happened there, but it's gifted me 12th place back. So, finish where I started. So thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed that. Come and see my next race where hopefully I'll be further up the grid. Please like and subscribe. See you in the next video.